Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to House of Tiew.
And today is actually the 1st of January, so
Happy New Year! Hope you all are having a great day.
hopefully this year is better than the last one.
But yeah. Anyways, for today, what's gonna happen is we're gonna show you a few things in store. So we're gonna show you some of our visit to the TNB the other day, a few days back.
Yeah.
We're gonna show you around at our balcony on top.
Yeah.
And also gonna show you what's happening at the porch, the car porch area
And
that we are
also
standing on right now.
A little bit inside the house.
Maybe we can save that for another day.
But we did show you guys a little bit inside the house, which we filmed a few days before. But today, just a little bit of an update outside the house.
Yeah, so keep on watching. I'll show you guys what happened at TNB first, yeah? Yo, what's good everybody? Today Mabel and I we went to the TNB near our place because if you all notice in front of our house, here's Mabel. In front of our house there's a electrical cable, which is
Electric pole.
electric pole, but the cable is right in front of our
It's on our house.
balcony. So we gotta get it done. We gotta get it moved from the balcony area to the front of the house, and that itself costs some money.
Lots of money.
Yeah.
It's actually not our fault. We didn't ask for the electrical cable to be put at our house, but
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh, well.
so if you know, when you find or look for a house, you gotta make sure that you do not have any electrical cables attached
I mean,
to your building.
if you can choose. The sad part is that we could choose. When we were choosing this house, the whole entire street was a new development. So the whole entire street was empty. We could choose whichever house we wanted. But we picked the house with the electrical cable. And
Yeah, but this house is nice. This house is the nicest
we have a
compared
fire
to the rest.
hydrant in front of our house too, which is half in the way of our post box. So that's also one thing. I don't know how we were so blind. We didn't notice.
Yeah, well, that's fine, honestly. But I think the electrical cable is much more, what's this called? A nuisance compared to the fire hydrant.
Both is. I don't know why out of the whole street of houses we had to pick one that has both.
It's okay. Maybe there's a reason.
Oh.
Anyways, guys, just to keep you guys updated. Now we're gonna go to the house and maybe just see what's going over there.
Have keropok lekong on the way.
So yeah, keep on watching the video.
What's up, guys? We just came back from TNB because we need to remove this thing here. It's in the way when we walk on our balcony, so it's gonna be moved all the way here. It's gonna be attached to the outside wall, so it's not gonna be in the way of the balcony and stuff. Unfortunately, like we said, we picked the wrong house because we picked a house right in front of the electrical pole here, and there's a fire hydrant down there which obstructs part of our post box dustbin area. So no choice, can't do anything about those things. But this one we've paid for it to be moved here. But just for you guys who's choosing houses, if you have a few houses in a row that you could choose, make sure you keep this into consideration because just moving this itself will cost quite a bit of money. I think we paid 1,300 just to move this wire from the wall there attached to our house all the way out here. Before this is not a problem because we don't have a balcony, but because we built a balcony, so as you can see, this is obstructing our view. So if you have a choice, make sure you don't do the same mistake as us, because Malaysia is not very high-tech advanced enough not to have these things attached to houses. So yeah, but on a brighter note, we have the undercoat for the painting done and it's looking a lot nicer now. We most probably will not leave our balcony or our exterior part of our house white just because it's so hard to maintain. But as you can see, the wall lights went in. This will give very nice warm glow at night. It's actually only 6 watts, so it's a very dim glow. It's not very bright. And then our sink, which was an afterthought. We did this decision only very recently, like I think in the past month, when the balcony was already all set up and ready, and we were like, hey, there's nowhere to wash hair, there's nowhere to put a garden pipe. So we had them do this thing, and then this would be the hose for the garden pipe. So it'll be quite nice. And then you can see they did a very good job of concealing the outdoor water pipe, so it's like being boxed up. It's covered with the same tile as the floor, so it's looking very nice. The water's gonna flow all the way from this small longkang all the way out here, and you can't see. So instead of doing a drain here where you can see, it's just down here. See where I put my hand in? There's actually a hole here for the water to go all the way down there, but you can't really see it because it's inside here. So it's underneath and it goes inside. So that's quite genius. There's another one all the way over the other side. So whenever rainwater comes or when you wash the floor, it's just going to flow down into this small drain and you will go down through there. Nobody can see it, but now you know.
And guys, as you've seen, I think you also saw our big main door is already in actually, so that's good. We are currently also waiting for the folding door and also for some of the toilet doors for the ground floor and our master room to actually go in, and that should be done also within a week. One thing to just take note or just be aware of, sometimes the measurement could go wrong and you would definitely need to get them to come over a second or third time. So yeah, just keep that in mind, because for our case, our master bathroom door, it actually came out, the size was shorter than expected.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm 5'2", so I don't know how the factory made a door that is less than 5'2" and not think it's weird, because when it arrived, we're like, wait a minute.
If you actually see the door, I think I have a picture somewhere, maybe I'll put it here. Yeah, so the door is like about this height. So if I want to go through it, I definitely need to bend down and go over and under. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, and our folding doors for the balcony and also for downstairs in the main hall, they are much smaller than the walls, because the guy who came to do the measurement gave the wrong instruction to our contractors. They told the contractors to plaster minus 2 inch on each side, but 2 inch is a lot. So when they went to put in the frame, there's like gaping holes, like this big of a gaping hole on either side. So, you know, they had to take back the frame first. Our contractor had to do double job of like, you know, re-plastering, and you can't just add cement or add plaster just like that, because it will crack. The folding doors are heavy, the load is in front, so they had to like put in a lot of nails and like try to like make it stronger to hold up. But it won't ever be as strong as one whole concrete slab that is done just right for the measurement. So quite bummed about that one.
Yep. So yeah, take notes guys. Very important things when you're doing renovation.
And we are at our master bedroom now. All the ceilings in the house have been painted. The lights have gone in, the fans have gone in. The walls mostly are skinned, because we have a lot of spotlight in the room, like we said previously. The walls, you could actually see that there's a lot of imperfections because spotlights are shining on the wall. But now it's being skinned. It's this beautiful velvety smooth wall. So we're very happy. We're just waiting for it to be painted soon. Most probably going to DIY that. Except for the staircase area, right? Staircase area, we're actually letting them paint it because it's really high and it's a staircase, so it's dangerous. But when it comes to these kind of rooms, right, we could do it ourselves. We'll just do it ourselves to save some money, so that the money we can just put into buying some nicer stuff for the house. And master bedroom is all done. I think we've not shown them all the bathrooms completely done with like all the tiling and all the things.
No, we haven't.
Right? So basically, every room is not done. All the appliances, the bath, WC, the basins are all done. So this one is black and gold. As you can see, it's our master bedroom. Um, there's like lights, and there's a sitting area here, which I like. So. Actually today the main thing is that we brought our keys because it's public holiday today and the workers aren't here. The other day we brought all our friends here, but Kian forgot to bring the keys, unfortunately.
Yeah,
So today we brought our keys here. We brought my family. They're all behind the camera. Who's very shy, but today I'll show you guys around the outside, the exterior part, front part of our house. Mainly they have undercoated the whole wall for our porch. I think the other day we had some clips of the workers painting the undercoat, so it's all very white now. I think I'm very inspired by the white. I initially wanted a darker house, but seeing the whole light and bright color now, I think we're gonna
It
go.
actually works very well.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with a very light color. Over here is our initial choice of paint. Both is Jotun paint. If you want to know the exact code of these colors, keep on watching. We'll share it with you guys in the next video. But this was our initial color. But looking at how white and how bright the house is, we went for one shade lighter. So we had to forgo this paint. We already opened the tone, but
Yeah. So will you find another place for that color?
yeah. So we told the contractor maybe we'll use this tone for the back part of the house or something. So we went for one shade lighter.
Which is? What's the name?
We'll show you in the next episode, so you gotta watch the next one. And then all the tiles are done. It's actually light grey. Added a little bit of pebbles. Couldn't decide on one color of pebble, so we mixed black and white together.
So we actually went for a pretty similar color to our tiles, and then the contractor Chandra, if you're watching this, shout out to you,
Wow.
my man. He actually told us to, hey, why don't you guys try and mix between black and white, and it actually turned out pretty okay.
Yeah, so you can see the contrast between the pebbles and the tile color. One very big bummer is that the sliding door or the folding door is not in yet. They've brought a frame to fix it a few times already, but I don't know why. We went with a very reputable company. I would say it's like a top company in Malaysia, but it's very disappointing because the person who comes to measure did not measure it correctly and did not give the correct instruction to our workers to, you know, do the patching up and things like that. And then the person who comes to fix it, to install it, is also a different person. So they are like blaming each other, and I think ultimately at the end of it we are left without any front folding door. So it's just a gaping hole. Our contractors actually covered it up with this blue color plastic just to, you know, avoid any stray animals coming in. It's a gated community, so I think security is not so bad. It's not out on the main road or anything like that. There's actually a lot of guards who are down here every day, but still it's very disappointing. I think we will not name the company as of now, but if they choose to screw up again, I might leave out the name of the company. But I'm very disappointed because they have done like 2 folding doors for here and for the balcony. Both is wrong, and then they have brought in our bathroom doors and it was wrong too.
And one of them was wrong. We told them, I think.
Yeah, we mentioned it in this episode, but few days ago we've mentioned how the toilet door was my height, so I'm 5'2". That's actually pretty possible for a door to be that short, so it's quite disappointing. But other than that, we already have gate lights. The pillar lights, it's huge. It takes some getting used to, but we didn't know how to gauge the size that we should buy, so we just went with the biggest one.
Yeah, actually it's pretty okay to me.
But it looks okay. It's a very modern design. Looks a bit like a tokong, but it's quite nice lah. And then we got these feeder lights. It's very tiny, but at night you can see the design. It shoots the light a linear line, so upwards and downwards. So it's just a little bit of design element right there. Plus the ceiling is done and painted for the porch area, and we have 8 LED lights that are warm white.
Yeah.
Yeah, warm white. We went for round LED lights that have a square outer frame, just because everything outside here is very squarish, it's very linear, so we went with the square outer frame. Whereas inside the house, all our LED lights are just the round recessed lights to give it a more clean finish, so you won't be seeing the outer frame. But out here, we think it's quite nice to have some squares. Another thing outside here that's worth noting is also the frame for the main door. It actually goes below ground, but they have left a little strip just in front here, so that the flooring people can come in. So once the flooring is done, then only they'll see how high to cover up, and then they'll put a strip of tiles to cover it up and make it nicer. But it's intentionally left behind by the contractors just so you can have a nice joint between the tiles on the outside and also the flooring that goes up inside. So that's one thing. And then they've changed our garden depth. So it used to be here, but because we want it to be a little bit more convenient, they've moved it here. We still need to go and buy the pipe for them to like fix it. And then we have our auto gate motor wire somewhere there. So that one's coming in soon. We are in the process of choosing design for the auto gate, trying to like design it and send some sample pictures of like pictures we creepily took in front of people's houses.
Okay guys, so that's all for today's channel. We've shown you a few things already in the house. So for the next episode, maybe we'll show you a bit more.
Painting.
Yeah, painting.
And paint coats. So if you are planning to use Jotun paint, you can watch out for our next episode, because we'll be sharing with you the paint coats, how it differs from one color to another, because we've done a lot of research and we realized that the thing with Jotun is that they have only have catalog pictures online that is released by Jotun, but there's not really actual pictures of like people's houses where they show how the actual paint color is. And if you have ever painted your house, the pictures in the physical catalog, the online catalog, is never going to be the same as actually on the wall. Also depends on your lighting color, so you can see, maybe we'll share in the next episode how our warm white lighting will bring out certain hues in the Jotun paints on the wall. So sometimes it might look grey, but when we put it on with the warm white, it looks a little bit greenish. So yeah, that's for next episode. Thank you so much to Andrea.
Yeah, thank you very much, Andrea, over there.
For filming our outro and intro today.
Yep. So as usual guys, if you would like to watch this kind of content, remember to like, subscribe, share and comment on all the good contents on the channel. Anyways, cheers, take care. See you in the next episode.
Hi Andrea. I tell you I will put this on YouTube.
Don't know. What can you take my piece? Mana lah?
Just now I think they only once or so just once.
Once.
Are you taking?
What about the apple? It's good.